I'm live. At least that's what it's telling me. Hi, YouTubers. It's John. This is my first attempt at doing a live question and answer session along with the shave. And I believe that I'll be able to see when I could see in my phone when I've got one person watching. So as people ask questions, I'll be glad to answer. At least I'm going to wear my glasses. Let me take off this so I can see what I'm doing. Excellent. I got 4 people on. So what we're going to be doing today, hey, what's up there, Gonzo? Mike Molinari, how are you? Joshua, how are you? Nice to see you. Today's shave is going to be Williams mug. And I have my Williams mug, and it's inside this Old Spice mug, and it's got water all the way up to the top. And this is how I prepare my Williams mug. And today we're going to be using my Brent Jacobson made me this beautiful boar brush. And I'm going to be using this boar brush with my Williams mug. And I want to show you. You're doing good? I'm glad to hear that. I want to show everyone how easy and really fantastic Williams mug is as a product. Hey, how you doing, Tony Pelican? You know, this would not be available for so many years if it wasn't an amazing thing that really worked well. People would not have continually used it. So what I do is I'll just make sure that my brush is nice and wet, but it's not soaked. And then I'll dump out all of the water, all of it. I dump all the water out into the sink. So there's no water left in it. And then what I'm going to do is, you could see my puck in there. I'm just going to rub my finger on the top of the puck. And I'll use that to prepare my face like I normally would. Because when you soak the puck for 10 minutes in hot water, it loosens it up enough so you can do that. So I prefer to dip. Listen, it doesn't have to be your favorite. You know that. I mean, obviously there's going to be thousands of other soaps that are going to smell better, or maybe even perform better. But the idea is that when we want new guys, we want our new guys to know that they can get a brush that's got a bore knot. They can buy Williams mug for $2, and it will lather beautifully. So I'll just start it, and I usually go for, I don't know, 30 or 40 seconds. I don't really need that much usually. And I'm loading the brush, and of course you could see how great it's loading already. And then what I'll do is, you can either, you've never tried the soap? Yeah, Christopher, this really, for the price of it, it absolutely is something that every wet shaver should have in his den. I mean, look how it's already coming up. I mean, and there's no big bubbles. It's nice and dense already. It doesn't take much to make this work. You could buy Williams mug at Walgreens, at pharmacies. They sell them at Kmart, all over the place. Walmart probably has it. So now you could take this and you could lather right on your face, and that's how I normally do it. Or you could take a little bit of water, put it into a Sarabachi or whatever bowl you like, and you could use that bowl to build your lather and then face lather out of the bowl. I prefer to use it directly on my face. And this way, it's just like if I need to add any water to it, I can always do that. And yeah, you know what? It's not the greatest smelling soap in the world. We all are in agreement on that. Everybody agrees that this soap smells like citronella, and that's fine. But it also does give you a very nice shave, okay? So I'm just going to dip the tips in some water. A little bit of water back in the brush to loosen it up a little more. You know, I'm using this soap. I've lathered pretty much every soap that you could think of, every type of soap, you know. And what I suggest is, you know, Aqua Velva Ice. Aqua Velva Ice. Dude, I have everything and anything that you could possibly think of using. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to use, tonight I'm shaving with this Schick injector. And I'm going to use this Schick injector. And the reason is, I cannot shave, I should take that back. I prefer not to shave my face with a straight razor while I'm wearing glasses, because I always end up having a blind spot, cutting myself. I cannot see as good. So it's just a personal preference. Not to say you can't, you know. Is strong citronella scent, or is it about the same as a candle? It's not that strong, honestly. I mean, my den is not exploding with it. It's not like you broke out, you know, K-Shave Works or Katie's Bubbles or something. You know, it's just designed to shave you. That's really what this is for. It's a good shaving soap. You know, and you could buy this soap very inexpensively. You can pick up a Schick injector on eBay for like dirt cheap, under $10. And the actual blades last quite a while. I can get at least 4 or 5 shaves out of a blade. And then what are you going to do? Then, you know, you need a brush. Look, I've got a ton of brushes. But you know what? You can get a Semogue 1305 bore, or even a less expensive bore. Any bore will work. I stay away from using synthetic knots on a soap like this if I can help it. But it's soft enough once I soak it for 10 minutes where I could pretty much build a lather with anything. But I prefer to use Boar. Plus, I like the way Boar feels. It's a little stiffer than you know, a Badger, so it's exfoliating a little more. And being how this soap is more slick and cushiony, that helps with it. 1305 from, yeah, they're $15. You can absolutely shave without spending, you know, $100 or anything like that. And this shave, I thought about it. And I said, you know, I know that David Gonzalez thinks that, you know, guys with goatees and mustaches, they shave with straight razors so they don't have to shave this area. But I've shaved all parts of my body with a straight razor, not just my goatee area. Thank you. I just got a new brush. Look at this. Chubby 2. For a chubby guy, I just got a new Chubby 2. But you could see the soap is breaking down a little on me. And, you know, if your soap breaks down on you a little bit, what do? You go back to the puck. That's all you do. Hit the puck again. I mean, it's not rocket science. Unless you're a rocket scientist. You know, if you're a rocket scientist. So this live thing that we're doing right now, I found this and it said if you know, I was able to do it. So I figured I'd try one. Thank you, Vincenzo. How are you, buddy? So I'm just dipping the tips in the water a little, just to loosen it up. And this is my third pass. So I'll be going across the grain for my third pass. And I'm gonna just hit the goatee area where I like to clean it up in the middle. But it's a thin soap. It's not cushiony by any means. And it is a cheap soap, but it will shave you. That's the whole point I'm making. Don't expect for it to work like K-Shave works or like Martin de Condre or any of those brands that are really good soaps. Because this is a performance soap. They don't put a lot of money into the oils. There's not a lot of expensive oils in this. What this is this is a soap for a working man. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent 3-pass shave. And then I'm just going to take my towel. I'm going to wring it out and just wipe off. You guys will let me know, of course, if this is something that you guys enjoy seeing. Maybe I'll do it more often, you know. It looks like I've got 9 people watching right now. So that's kind of cool, you know. But this will be saved, of course, on YouTube. So you guys will be able to watch the shave. Anybody will, just like I always do, you know. Yeah, it's good. Thank you, Tony. You're the man. I missed you the other night, by the way. I can't wait to have some cigars with you, buddy. I really can't wait. So, again, my brush was made for me. Let me just wash it out a little bit. By Brent Jacobson. It's tamarind wood, painted black, I guess, or a different type of wood on the bottom with a nice bore in there. And this thing really works well. It's big enough so it'll sit in your bowl and not get the handle so your hands aren't full of soap. It's an excellent size, perfect brush. It works well, really well. And of course, we used Williams mug, which, evening, Jeremy, how are you? So we used Williams mug, and we lathered the Williams mug in no time at all. The Suribachi bowl, Alec, is fantastic. I first found that on one of the other guys that were doing YouTube videos, and I looked it up and I saw that it was like $7.99 at the time, or $10 or something. You can't beat it. Don't get me wrong. I have a ton of shave bowls, all different makers, all different in prices. That seems to be the one that I go to more often than not. You know, I have Captain's Choice and a lot of other brands, but I seem to like this one. The grooves in it are just fine enough where it aerates the lather, but it keeps it dense. It's an excellent bowl. I've shaved with it many, many, many times. And my razor today is this Schick Injector. And Tony, my buddy, I love you, man. Anthony McKenzie Jr.'s dad, Tony, gave me this as a gift. So it's one of my favorites. So not only was it a gift, but all I had to do was buy the blades for it, which you could find at Walgreens or anybody. They sell the Schick Injectors everywhere. eBay, wherever you want to find them. Looking forward to the South Florida Wet Shavers new trifecta. Holy mackerel. So I shaved with it the other night. And like I said, it's an exact duplicate of Tom Ford Oud Wood, cologne, and that stuff is amazing. What you guys don't know is right now in my back office of my house is Marcos, and he's on Photoshop creating the next flyer that we're going to be posting tonight to let everybody know the availability and what it is. So very simple and to the point. But you guys, hopefully you guys will like it. And I really want to thank everyone for coming and watching my video. And I've never done one live before where I could actually see, like, the difference is in Facebook, I can't see, I could only go in one group. So I'm in the SFWS or the Shave Market, and only those guys can see me. But here, everybody could see you. I have over 1,000 or more than 1,000 subscribers. So this is an excellent platform for me to talk and you guys to ask questions. That's why a Q&A is always a good part to add in. Also, you know, if you guys have new products that you want to talk to me about or you want me to try, let me know. Gonzo, you have a great evening too, buddy. I literally have 1 minute left. I'm trying to keep these under 20 minutes so that you guys will be patient with me. And so that was my shave. And I know I have somebody mentioned Aquavelva Ice Blue, so I was going to use Pernod Clubman, but I will finish off my shave with this. Ice Blue is fantastic. Did Jonathan get you the samples? Not yet. I did speak to him, though. I spoke to him today. He said he's going to come by Thursday, Alec. Oh, see, the only difference, and I know this is crazy. You guys are probably going to be like, what? This dries your skin out like crazy. So you can put this on your skin, and it dries you out like crazy. So it smells nice, but now my skin is dry, no matter how many times I apply it. So then what I got to do is I got to put something else over it, like Noir for Men. It's just a very small amount, and it'll just add the moisture. It'll add the moisture back into my skin because it's a fresh wound. I just shaved. I don't want it to be open, you know, like that. I prefer to have my skin sealed, so to speak. Old Farm Show, how are you? Hello. Really now, I never knew that. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Whatever. I need to know what you are thanking me for. So, because I don't know. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This was my first attempt at a live streaming shave where on YouTube I can talk back to you guys and answer questions and things like that. And again, my shave tonight was with my beautiful Brent Jacobson's custom boar that he made for me out of tamarind, Florida native tamarind wood. I used my Old Spice mug with Williams mug in there. I don't know if you could see it. Williams mug. Carefully. And my shave was a Schick Injector that I got from Anthony McKenzie's dad, Tony. Excellent guy. And then I finished up my shave with the Ice Blue by Aquavelva. New problem, man. I have literally probably 150 soaps and 150 aftershaves. And what's interesting is I even make my own soaps. So I have the SMG personal stash with personal aftershaves to go with it. And because I'm not shipping it and I'm not selling it, I make mine are even alcohol based, where I couldn't sell it because I don't have an alcohol license. But guys, thank you for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to encourage people to subscribe to my channel so that we can get more people involved in wet shaving. And leave your comments below. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. And have an even better shave. Thank you, my friends. You take care.